And I actually turned the recording off, so make sure hopefully you went to the second recording. If you did, you hear me now. So there's the square root symbol in blue, and that is the opposite of squaring something. So, let's see. And you're at v squared, so instead of squaring, you are going to take the square root. And so v equals the square root of 2e divided by m, and that has to all be under that radical. So number 4, this is your Pythagorean theorem. This is from last year. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. And you're solving for b. So y'all actually had to do this last year. So if the a squared is positive over here, it is going to be negative over here on the other side. And then, so once you move it, it's gone. And then again, opposite of squaring something is the square root. So b equals the square root of c squared minus a squared. And that is here. And just to be honest, you have the plus and minus, but since it is a triangle, you're only dealing with the positive. So your answer is B. Okay, I also did 4 more, so I just wanted to give you extra opportunity. Notice number 3 is the exact same, except instead of M and V, it's a K and X. 4 is multiple choice. This one's solving for Y, so we're going to be doing that a lot. So this is basically in standard form, nearly, except opposite. And number 1, we have a fraction again. So we're solving for y. So you're moving this guy over. If it's negative over here, it is positive over here. So plus 3/8 x. And then if you have 2/7, you have to multiply again times the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 2/7 is 7/2. So every term you are going to multiply 7/2. So 7/2 times 2/7 y equals negative 12 times 7/2 plus 3/8 times 7/2, and then we still have the x. So again, the 2's cancel, the 7's cancel. You end up with just y. 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 6 times 7 is 42. So we have negative 42, and typically you put the x next. So you can't reduce. 3 times 7 is 21. 2 times 8 is 16, and then x. So just getting us ready for the formula y equals mx plus b, the x, and then the constant. Number 2 is solving for y, so I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip 3, and I'm going to go down to number 4. So number 4, we are looking at here, we're solving for m1. So to get rid of the g, and let me increase the size of this a little bit, opposite of multiplying times g is dividing. So we're going to divide by g on both sides. And m1 and m2 are also there on top, so we're multiplying basically, and so we are solving for m1, so we're going to divide by m2. So m2 is also going to be on the bottom with g, and so m2 goes away also, but we need to get rid of r squared. So to get rid of r squared is dividing, so the opposite of division is multiplication. So r squared needs to go on top. So r squared minus r squared goes away, and we're left with just m1. So we have r squared and f, so f and r squared. So that's correct. And then g and m squared, and m2, I'm sorry. It wasn't m squared, it was m2. A 2 there, and not an exponent. It is a subscript. There you go. So A is my correct answer. But you can see how they all look really close.